It's just entertainment purpose. It's not. It's just entertainment purpose. It's not.
In the case of anybody.
This is just entertainment purpose. It's not.
Hi, hotties, kettles, tea stirs. You're here for hot tea. All commentary is alleged, and in my opinion, this is for entertainment purposes only. So I wanted to drop this quick little messy video in you guys' feed tonight because I actually just found this out. I did some research on it, and I want you guys to tell me what you think about all of this. So the U.S. Sun dropped the article today, basically explaining that Things of That Nature walkie-talkie Holt filed for bankruptcy in 2020, and he said to still owe creditors $10 million. Now, you guys remember his team was trying to do some damage control with his image, and they had been going around paying articles allegedly to put out that he was worth over $20 million. Well, Uncle Sam wants his money, and this is why it's important for you to not be all on the internet lying about your income. So let's go ahead and talk about this, y'all. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, hit that post notification bell so you are up to date each and every time that I upload, and you can be up to date with all of the latest Love and Marriage Huntsville drama. So Sheree wants to go toe to toe with every woman on the planet over walkie-talkie, and I don't even understand why, because it looks like he finna be having his hand out asking you for some money, and I don't really think you're gonna be paying it. So it's time for you to fall back, Sheree. And since you want to have so many ties with Martell, unfortunately I have to group you guys together every time that I talk about him, since you're going so hard, right? You want us to believe that this is a storyline, or you want us to believe that this storyline is real, so we're just going to go with it, right? Let's just say this is real. What are you going to do for your man, girl? How are you going to help him get out of this situation? Because he still owed creditors $10 million. So let's read what the article says. But before we get into this, She by She Don't Pay is not going to be able to help Walkie Talkie with his debts. I don't understand why Walkie Talkie had even wasted his money by taking Melody to court for full custody of these children, knowing he had all of this debt to pay off. Y'all hang in there with me, because I do want to talk a little bit more about the Belinda and Walkie Talkie situation, just a wee bit, because you guys kind of been inquiring about it. I didn't do much research on it, so I'm just going to talk a little bit about the rumors that you guys have been talking about. But I also want to talk about Walkie Talkie's new business venture. I just think it's interesting that you got all this debt to pay off and you coming up with business after business after business when you need to go get a job. And that's the problem, Walkie Talkie. Ain't nothing wrong with a good old job, but you seem to not want to work. I don't know why Miss Marlene seemed to think that you are this hard working man that was just doing the dang on thing, because if that was the case, I would like to think that you would be able to still be on the level that you were on when you were with Mel. Because if you ask me, it looks like Mel lifestyle is the same, if not better, because she don't have to deal with all your shenanigans. So even though both of you all filed for bankruptcy in 2020, Mel now owns her home. She has a successful business that had done $1 million in sales and even $32,000 in 1 week. Okay, that's success right there. She also has the clothing line that she's doing with Jay Bolin. She has Grandeur. She has property preservation. She also has the 47 acres in that land that she has with Chris Fletcher that we are still on the low about. So it's so many things that we can see that your wife had been able to expand on since she divorced you. What is it that you can show us that you've been able to produce since the divorce, since you claim to be the breadwinner? So like I said, unfortunately, Sheree, you're going to be getting clowned with Walkie Talkie until you go ahead and denounce this mess. So the U.S. Sun stated, in my opinion, they're roasting Sheree, but it says, watch out, Sheree. Real Housewives of Atlanta star Sheree Whitfield's new man, Walkie Talkie Holt, filed for bankruptcy in 2020 and said he owes creditors up to $10 million still to this day. So they don't say still to this day, but let's go ahead and read into the article. And of course, they're shading Walkie Talkie as well. And that's one thing that Walkie Talkie didn't realize when he switched over to Bravo. nobody's going to hold your secrets on that platform. So he should have stayed where he was. But since he wants to make himself appear to be better than his ex-wife, this is what it is that he's going to have to deal with. So it also states the Real Housewives of Atlanta star explained to viewers that she met Walkie Talkie 41 through a mutual friend, which would be Carlos, and said that she sees him on weekends since he lives in Alabama. So which one is it? Do you see him every weekend, or do you see him every week? Regardless, where are the children? Seeing as though he has 7 days on, 7 days off, weekends regardless. So I'm just curious about that. Even though I don't know if you guys been paying attention, but before Mel went on her hiatus, she had seemingly been with the kids for like 3 weeks. But I'm gonna just leave that there. I don't know if y'all really pay attention, but I was kind of paying attention to that. It also stated that she gushed and stated we really enjoy each other's company. So Sheree is really going to vouch for him. So she says, despite what you see on TV, he's never shown me anything but respect. I'm really happy that I didn't give up on love and that I left the door open. And I don't know why you would leave the door open for him, seeing as though Slow Slaw keep the door open for him as well. But I don't know. He got the charm to where the women want to leave the door open for him. Because I think Belinda be keeping the door open for him as well in Destiny. It's like a revolving door of his whores. And that's not to say that they hoes, right? That's just to say that he have a revolving door of women that he cycled through, in my opinion. She also explains that he exudes Big D energy and praised his muscular arms and overall great physique. And again, that's very surface. At her big grown age, there should be other things that she can pinpoint about his character that would make her like him. But that is the only thing that she keeps seeing in multiple interviews. So I just think that's very embarrassing. But, you know, if she want to be an old slow geezer, that's on her. So they said in an article, prior to dating the reality star, Walkie Talkie filed for Chapter 7 bankruptcy in October of 2020, months after his ex-wife Melody Holt filed for divorce. So we do know that Mel wanted to file for divorce. She went and had a scene with her lawyer. I think he told her to hold off, don't divorce, wait a year, and then she divorced. And I think that put her in a better financial situation. Whole time Walkie Talkie was stealing $17,000 out of her bank account to take care of the Slow Slaw that was never able to produce anything valuable with that business, because I know he was using that money and telling her that she can take that money to invest in her business and pull herself up. But look, it's not getting anywhere, but that's just my opinion. Moving on. It also states in this article, in the court documents exclusively obtained by the U.S. Sun, Walkie Talkie indicated that he owed less than 50 creditors between $1 million to $10 million. Y'all, the creditors that he listed included his ex-Mel, American Express, Capital One, Lowe's, Home Depot, and the IRS. So he also noted that at the time, his estimated assets were $500,000 to $1 million. So I just want to leave this on the table, y'all. He's not paying Mel any type of alimony or child support. So what do you think he owed Mel? Because it says that one of his creditors are his ex, Melody Holt. Or, I'm sorry, Melody Cherie. I wish he would just drop these cases so she can change her name. So in my opinion, I'm going to say that he still never paid Melody back that $17,000, which is why she is one of his creditors. Y'all get in the comments and y'all let me know what you think. He's not paying her alimony. He's not paying her child support. What other money do he owe her? I remember her saying that the judge ordered him to pay her that money back, and her lawyer told her, don't worry about it. So I'm pretty sure they didn't take it off the table, but they probably didn't press the issue and just are going to make him pay it when it's time. That's just what I take from it. I take from it that she still is owed that money, and at the time she wanted to press him to give her the money back, but her lawyers or her team suggested that she'd get the money back 10 times fold. Don't worry about it. And as we can see, look at her outcome. That's my theory. Like I said, y'all get in the comments. Y'all let me know what you think. So the article also states from the Internal Revenue Services alone, he owed outstanding amounts of over $76 $1,000 in 2017, over $66,000 in 2018, and over $131,000 in 2019. It says, in the end, Walkie Talkie walked away with a lot of discharges, relinquishing him from his responsibilities to pay various creditors. So basically, when he filed for bankruptcy, when Melody reported that he took that $17,000 from him, I'm assuming that because it's relinquished in that Chapter 7 bankruptcy, that he doesn't have to pay her that money back. And that's probably where the confusion was. And that's kind of where I was confused as well. But I don't know. Y'all get in the comments and y'all let me know what you think. This is just small portions of the article. Y'all can go check out the article. Google the U.S. Sun. I'll also leave the link in the description box down below. So, boom. He filed for bankruptcy, and again, he still hasn't really made anything of this like we see Mel. Mel has bounced back 10 times fold, in my opinion. Y'all let me know what you think. That's just my opinion. So you guys remember, he tried to put out a cookbook with this woman, Belinda. And we all remember, she was giving very much thirsty vibes. You guys are seemingly under the impression that he has a 6th child with this woman. I don't know too much about that. I would literally have to look into that and genuinely do a deep dive. But I just thought I'd bring this here because whatever happened to the cookbook, whatever happened to this whole situationship, and I'm almost positive that this is the person that Candy was talking about when she said a successful entrepreneur in Atlanta, him and her were dating at a point in time. I think that this is the woman that they were talking about. I also saw on another blogger's page that they had some property together. So I tried to do some research and digging into that. I'm going to have to, like I said, hold off on a minute. I just wanted to bring this to you all because I do remember them sitting down with Belinda, him and Destiny, to do I don't know what they were doing, but I just think this entire situation is just very odd, and none of his businesses are actually coming into fruition. Like, what is actually going on, sir? And y'all know I'm blocked, so I can't really see what Walkie Talkie have going on, but y'all always seemingly are paying attention and sending me stuff. So somebody sent me this. So Mr. Miguel Wilson he has a collection, or he makes suits, right? He's popular, I guess, in the DMV, or he's popular in Atlanta actually, and I guess he makes suits, and he's just really well known. He has his Miguel Wilson collection, and apparently he's going to be making Walkie Talkie a suit collection, y'all. This event is coming up real soon, and I want to know what you guys think about this. Even though I think that this is a business venture that would be good for him, I don't think he's going to see any success in this. That's just my opinion. You know, there might be men that purchase from him that genuinely hate Black women, but I mean, I don't really see any success coming from this, in my opinion. I don't see men that are in healthy, positive, loving relationships with their wives ordering or buying or purchasing anything from him. So I can see gay men ordering his products, but I don't see anything actually coming into fruition for this. That's not no shade to gay men. I'm saying, like, I could see gay men wearing his suits. I'm not saying like, oh, I think all gay men hate each other or some weird hate Black women or something like that. You know, I just got to clarify that so don't nobody come try to mix up my words. Y'all know people like to just mix up the words, so I just had to clarify that. But y'all get in the comments, y'all let me know what you think about all of this. Walkie Talkie is a dangerous man. He's a weirdo. Everybody around him is a weirdo. I am just so over the entire Love and Mirror Chunksville cast, but y'all want me to keep reporting on them, and they are just really bothersome, in my opinion. So y'all go ahead, get in the comments, let me know what you think. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, hit the post notification bell so you are up to date each and every time that I upload, and you can be up to date with all of the latest Love and Mirror Chunksville drama.
Yeah.
It's just entertainment purpose only. It's just entertainment purpose only.
In the case of anybody.
This is just entertainment purpose only.